Hello, and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. We hope you enjoyed the video. And now it's taste test time.
What are we tasting tonight, Craig?
The wrap snacks.
We have the wrap snacks. These are nacho tortilla snips. Snoop Doggy Dog cheddar barbecue.
Snips.
And what else do we have, Craig?
Chocolate chip Poptarts.
Yes, we've had these for a while and keep forgetting to try them. And I toasted a couple and they smell just like a chocolate chip cookie. And then we have the boiling root beer. Let's just open this up right now. We'll pour these. And again, we got this root beer in the Amana colonies. I'm not sure where else it's sold. It smells like a good root beer. Okay, what should we try first, Craig? The wrap chips?
Yeah.
Okay, save the sweet for last. Good job handing them out, Craig. And there's what they look like.
Nacho cheese chips.
Nice.
Tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't much care for them.
I knew you weren't. Joe doesn't like nacho cheese, though.
And try Bernie.
It's definitely like a cross between nacho cheese and barbecue.
Tastes good.
But they're good. Mine, anyway, the one I had a lot of seasoning. And I appreciate that. I like these. I'd get these again. Okay. Joe's a no. How about you, Craig? How do you feel about them?
Good, Mom. They're delicious.
Let's take a drink.
I give
Of our
7
root
thumbs
beer?
down.
Dad, you
Okay,
naughty
hey,
poop.
Craig, calm down. Dad can say that.
Oh, we're supposed to be trying this.
No, that probably wasn't a good idea because it's really hard to taste the root beer with the nacho cheese barbecue flavor in your mouth. I'm going to try it again. I mean, it tastes good, but I can't really differentiate a lot. I'm going to try it again after we try the Poptarts. Do you want one that's not toasted, Joe, or are you going to eat the toasted?
Toasted. I can eat it.
Here.
Peace.
They're good. They have like the fudgy center, kind of gooey. Very similar to a chocolate chip cookie.
What kind of flavors do you get out of it, Craig?
Chocolate chip.
Anything else?
Cheddar barbecue.
You get cheddar barbecue out of that chip? That
Does this taste like cheddar barbecue?
No.
No. What other, you get any other flavors from this other than chocolate?
Cinnamon.
Chip? You taste cinnamon?
oh, I think he's right. I thought it tasted a little bit like cinnamon. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's the kind of like the burnt chocolate flavor they're trying to emulate. Or cooked chocolate, I should say.
I like
not really
these.
burnt.
These may be second to the peanut butter Pop-Tarts they no longer make. Because these really do taste like a cookie. Highly recommend.
So what'd you think, Craig, of the root beer then?
Tastes good, Mama.
Not bad.
Are you still mad at me?
No.
Okay.
It's good root beer. Probably be a little better if I would have had it in the refrigerator.
Let go.
We've been thinking about our trip, right, Craig?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to come up with an itinerary this time. So as far as the vlogs go, I have an idea every day of what things we want to do for the video. Something that I decided that I wanted to do last time was when we're at Islands of Adventure, I would like for us to go to the green eggs and ham stand, which we always do, and try every flavor of the tots. They have,
What?
let's see, what flavors do they have? Green eggs and ham. What, you know, any other flavor, Craig?
Barbecue chicken.
Do they?
And pizza.
They have buffalo chicken, and then they have a Southwest one. I can't remember what it is. It's supposed to be spicy. So
It's probably Southwest chicken, I would assume.
I don't know. I should have looked it up, but
I'm not sure.
yeah, there is a more of a Mexican flavor one, I think. So that's one of our plans, is to try all of those. Then on the day that we go, our first day, actually, that we're there, our first full day, we'll be going to Epcot to the Festival of the Arts. And we also have a reservation at the Garden Grill, which is character dining.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of have a plan for that day. We'll be filming those items. But is there anything at Epcot that you would like us to either, is there a specific store or pavilion or anything that you would specifically like us to include in a video? Or a snack that you recommend? Please let us know in the comments. And I'm going to write all of these down and take them with us on vacation so that we can fulfill these. What's going on over here?
Why?
We're just playing, aren't we, Craig?
So on our first day of our trip, we'll be at Epcot. The second day of our trip, we will go to Universal Studios because that's where the Mardi Gras celebration is. And that day we'll be trying the Mardi Gras foods for sure and going through the tribute store. The third day, I'm figuring we will go to Islands of Adventure, and then we can do our green eggs and ham. And then we'll have another day at each park. So let me know if there's any particular food you'd like us to try, if there's any of the shops at Universal you'd like a closer look at. I would like to, this time when we are at the Harry Potter parts, to try a food and a drink there that we haven't tried before.
I want those potatoes and sausage.
Yeah.
I saw on somebody else's
Potatoes
video.
and
Yeah, we
sausage?
could definitely go in and get something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it looks like fried potato and slices of like bangers.
I feel like we don't ever really eat much food at the Harry Potter parts, except for getting butterbeer or just the sweet treats at the shops. But we have eaten breakfast at Three Broomsticks before, but we haven't just really popped in and tried a specific menu item. So I'd definitely like to do that this time. So please leave us a message in the comment if there's something specific you'd like us to try, and we would love to do that. What specific treats would you like to try, Craig?
The Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm. We don't know what those treats are yet.
It'll be coming out pretty
But
quick.
they'll be coming out soon. I bet they'll have a twisted tater. They usually do. I don't know what version it will be, but that was one of my very favorite things the last time. The last time we made it for
right,
one day of
go
Mardi
now?
Gras. Oh, just a second, buddy, okay? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll have some kind of a baby cake or something.
Yeah.
Where you
and,
can try to find the baby.
and they usually have that, is it called a snowshoe? That really,
Yeah, that
the
might not be there.
pastry, they've had that 2 times when we've been
yeah.
there. Yeah, and it has like the last time it had like honey on it. The time before it had Nutella. I really like that, so I'm sure we'll try it. And Craig did too. So Craig, do you have any thoughts about our trip?
It'll be the best Mardi Gras vacation I'll never forget.
It sure will.
Mm-hmm.
What about the last one? Was it chopped liver?
No, it was Christmas vacation.
No, I mean the last Mardi Gras we went.
Mardi Gras was April.
Do you know what else we'll be celebrating when we're in Florida?
A parade.
Yeah, and my birthday. That'll be my
My
birthday
birthday.
trip.
Yeah.
We're going to Chicago Speakeasy.
Yeah, my birthday's January 28th, so it'll be really close to when we're in Florida, because we leave for Florida February 5th, so that'll be pretty close. So what have you been watching on TV today, Craig?
The Muppet Show.
The Muppet Show?
Yep.
Any good episodes?
Candace Bergen
Oh. What did she do on The Muppet Show?
put another log on the fire. Can I
like
go
that.
now?
Okay, you can go.
I'll take these for my side of chicken.
It's going to have those as a side instead of just like eating a whole bag tonight.
Yeah, that's good. He thought of that because
Mm-hmm.
usually I've got to take those chips away from him.
He's been doing very well.
He wants to eat the whole thing.
I mean, we've been eating. I can't say that we've been like eating diet food, but definitely he's concerned about his portions, and he wants to eat salad every day. I asked him today if we should make cookies because we had a snow day and he didn't want to. And I think it's because he didn't want the temptation of eating them, so we didn't make them. So I feel like he's doing well. He's lost about 10 pounds, which I think is great. And we haven't had to make it a real strict cutting everything out type of thing, which I absolutely don't want to do with Craig, because it just makes him food obsessed when that happens. Like when he can eat, he's just obsessed with it.
Yeah, the last time when we went
continually.
When we went to Florida,
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's all he could think of.
Yep.
Getting food.
And even
food.
when we got back at night, he wanted snacks, and
He
he was
just chowing down as much as he could.
So I think it's best to keep it at a happy medium, I guess. If anyone's been on a diet, you probably know that feeling, like the feeling of being deprived of your favorite things, and then when you get a chance to, like you just just gorge on it.
I have that problem with cans of Pringles.
Eating the whole can.
Yeah, I thought the can was a portion size. I'd go downstairs.
Well, it was when we were teenagers.
Well, it was
Or maybe young adults, because I don't know if they had.
Mine pre-diabetic. Potato chips, but Pringles were the worst. But I got to where I like the low calorie ones. The low fat
Actually, I
ones
think
or
they
something.
taste better.
Yeah,
Are
I'm used to
are they
those now.
light? I can't remember what.
I think they're called light.
I think they are
But they're
too.
they're still bad for you because they've still got a lot of salt.
But they make you feel a little better.
Yeah, it was 30% better because they got 30% less trans fat. Well, I mean, it still means they have 70% of the fat in them. So, but anyway, I don't eat a whole can of Pringles anymore. Not even a half. I just try not to have them in the house.
That's the best thing for everyone. And I must say, we have a lot of junk food left from Christmas in the house, and Craig's not touching it.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
I started
candy
throwing some
people
of it
gave him.
away.
Yeah, that's one of my. I have been taking some stuff out and throwing it away, and I'll be taking out more because nobody's even eating it. So we might as well get rid of it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got moved into the
Pantry.
laundry room.
Oh yeah.
And,
yes.
Man, it's just sitting there. So I think you threw all that away the other day.
I did throw a bunch away. I always overbuy on everything. I always think my kids are going to be hungrier than they are. So we talked about vacation, which is rapidly approaching. And with weather like we've had this week, we're ready to get out of Iowa for a while. Today, I don't know how much snow we've gotten, but it has snowed off and on all day long, and
That's where
the
my
winds.
This was me when I saw the snow this morning. I'm like, not again. Yeah, we had gotten 12 inches or above the other day, and by the time we went out this afternoon, I've got a great neighbor, and he told me, just take care of yourself today. I'll come over and he's got a nice snowblower too, and he goes, I'll blow out your driveway and everything. And it was a nice, easy snow to blow. There wasn't any wetness to it and everything. So he got it done pretty quick, but I went out too because I wanted to I always call it do the trim work. I've got a battery powered snowblower also, and then one that if anybody doesn't have one and you live in snow, those power shovels, battery powered ones. I've got a snapper, but that's Snow Joe makes one, and
I thought you were making a Snow Joe. I think.
Yeah, I'm Snow Joe.
I thought you were making a joke.
No. Snow Joe's the brand, and then Greenworks has one too. I think. Boy, those if you got dry snow or even the wet stuff, because it's paddle driven. Mine works great, and I'm sure they all work about the exact same. The only drawback is it only blows straight, so you can't tilt which way you're blowing it and everything. So you got to kind of plan that. But
I feel like you're enjoying snowblowing now since you don't have to get up before you go to work and do it.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like you want to do it because today
well,
certainly we don't plan on going anywhere.
Yeah, I've got a huge track drive Cub Cadet, 8.5 horse, and it's man, it'll move snow, but unfortunately I've got carburetor problems with it right now. So once I get that taken care of, then I'll be able to pay back my neighbor tenfold.
We're probably just going to have to take it in somewhere.
Well, that'll just have to take carburetor off. I got a buddy that he's got one of the aerator things that'll park cleaner things, and it's just going to take some time. But like I said, I got a great neighbor. He'll take care of it until I get that.
We have great neighbors.
Yeah.
Very blessed.
Yep, that's for sure.
We've been watching some movies. We watched The Book of Henry, which is very sad, I will just warn you, but it's a very good movie. I really like that movie. I just cried a lot. We watched The Adam Project, which I really liked.
That's a little older movie, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why we've never watched it. But
we've had it in our to watch list on Netflix I think it was not Netflix, forever. Yeah.
Well, it said it was about time travel, and sometimes those things can just be too out there for me. But this had enough of the story to me didn't seem to be about that so much as it was about the relationship of the family.
And they had likable people.
Yeah.
It had Ryan Reynolds and he was the Hulk in the Avengers. Mark Ruffalo. Mm-hmm. And they're
13 going on 30, that's what I remember him from.
Yeah, and I have no idea what she's talking about.
Such an awesome movie.
He's the Hulk.
I never knew that. Yes, I connected with the characters like right away, and that always sucks me into a movie.
Yeah, they had good. The villains were good and likable.
And we watched
not likable. They were good villains.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
We watched the first season of School Spirits. I really liked that. That was one of those where you start and you just can't stop watching until you've watched the whole thing. And then I was sad that it was over.
Yeah, we're one of those crazy families that I don't know if there's a streaming platform we don't subscribe to.
Well, that was actually on Netflix, though.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, we even have Apple TV. Mm-hmm. That's the one I think a lot of people don't have.
Well, they con you into that when you get an iPhone now.
Yeah, they give you a year
they
free.
Did, yeah.
And then you just forget.
You get hooked, or you get, then there's certain shows you like.
There's some awful good shows on there their original stuff.
Mm-hmm. We've watched several things on there.
Right now I'm watching Monarch. Legacy, I think it's Legacy
Apple?
of Monsters. Yeah, that's where that's at. And if you're into the Godzilla series or anything, this is nice. It ties a lot of stuff together. I think I'm like 5 episodes into it right now, and yeah, it's really good. It's got Kurt Russell and then his son plays Kurt Russell's character as a younger person, and when he was younger, I should say. And it's really good. I like it. It's not a lot of just, Godzilla smash, type things, or him, Godzilla and King Kong fighting or anything. So I don't.
Yeah, that's what I always picture when I think of.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw a lot of plot stuff out there, but it's really good. It's definitely worth a watch. If you like that genre of movies, you're gonna like Monarch a lot. It ties a lot of it together.
And lastly, we are now watching 6 Feet Under, which is an old show off of HBO.
Yeah, that's old.
From 2021.
Yeah. It's a little controversial, but I just take the good and the bad with it.
I really like it. It's definitely one of those shows where I just keep wanting to watch it. It's hard to stop.
Yeah.
We're almost to the end of the first season, I think.
Yeah,
and it's old enough that the seasons all have like 13 episodes instead of 8 that most of them have now. So
yeah,
it'll at least take us a little bit to get through that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's all the characters are interesting and have great storylines.
They all have problems.
They all have problems.
Everybody has problems, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. But that's just what we've been watching. I always like to share it with you guys because my sister and Stephanie and
Excuse
Dusty
me.
were always sharing with each other what shows we like, and so it gives us an idea of what to watch.
Yeah, when you've got that many platforms, somebody's got to be watching something on the other ones. So
Although my sister almost has always watched everything I recommend.
Yeah.
Although she hadn't watched 6 Feet Under, so we'll see if she does.
But she likes a lot of the same stuff I do. So
She does.
I would not be surprised if she has watched Monarch already. Well, I'm not sure if all the episodes are out yet. They might be, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, she likes a lot of like the zombie and the
Her and I,
thrillers and vampires.
We keep up on Walking Dead. Yeah, good shows.
So that's that. That's pretty much all we've got since we are pretty much homebound right now because of the weather. I thought we'd just do some videos where we do the taste test and talk a little bit. If there's anything else you'd like us to talk about, please send me an email to ourdailyview1992@gmail.com, or you can leave it in the comments, but I'm like 100% I will see it if you send me an email. In the comments, it just depends on if I get to it. I read the comments, sometimes I don't get to answer all the comments, so I feel like I never do, but I really do try, and I really love to read them. I like your feedback, unless it's mean. So
but with YouTube, you're used to that.
that's
so.
right, you expect it.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you leave a comment that's unkind about my family, I will delete it, so don't bother.
Yeah, it's just you're just wasting your time.
Yeah, or a comment that I think will not only hurts my feelings, but I feel like will hurt the feelings of other viewers. I will delete that comment. So if you think I am being rude or deleting your comments, I'm doing it because to save other people's feelings, because that's more important than someone's comment being left up there. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that.
We got a dog coming in here. Does any of your dogs do that? If you've got dogs, our dogs, they'll go to the food bowl and they get a big mouthful of food and they bring it in and they want to drop it right in front of you, and then they'll eat each piece.
It's Penny too, and she's a loud eater.
Yeah, she's a cruncher. Yeah, Birdie does it
She
too,
definitely
though.
chews with her mouth open.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a very big mouth, so he can only get like 3 pieces.
Yeah, it takes him a lot longer to eat.
He's a big mouth.
But I think that's all we have for tonight. If you would leave this video a thumbs up or a comment or share, that would help us out in so many ways, and I'd really appreciate it. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Peace.
Hello, Craig. This is Chef Craig here, and today we're making apple pancakes.
We got this apple pancake mix when we were at Center Grove Orchard. It has their label on it, so I will assume, oh, it says made for. So I'm not sure where it's actually made, but it says it's made for the Center Grove Orchard. But first, before we start our pancakes, we're going to get our bacon ready to put in the oven. So do you want to lay the bacon out there? I'm going to preheat the oven. And I know that I have covered this before, but I set the oven at 400 degrees, and then Craig is putting the bacon, and it can actually touch, on this baking sheet that we put the nonstick foil on. Once we get it all on there, we will put it in the oven. We'll start out at 15 minutes and go from there. I feel like it's never the same amount of time twice, so I just start at 15 and see how it goes. I like my bacon extra crispy, so that's what I am aiming for. Extra crispy, but not burnt. And we love the right brand bacon. Let me show them. Here's the package. Joe started buying this bacon several years ago when he was crazier about
What?
bacon than
What do you
anyone
care?
should be.
What do you care?
And went
That's
to
great.
Bacon Fest. Is that where you tried this at? Was it Bacon Fest?
Yeah.
Yes, they had it there.
Yeah, and ever since then he's been hooked. I was skeptical if it was worth the price, but once you try right brand bacon, you won't want to go back to the cheaper stuff if you don't have to. And Craig has put this all on the sheet. It's a little overlapping, but that's okay because it's going to shrink in the oven. So now we'll just put this in the oven for 15 minutes.
What?
It's not quite preheated, but that doesn't really matter for the bacon. It does with other items, I know, baking, but Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes. Okay. While that's cooking, we will start on our apple pancakes. Craig, one of our viewers named Grayson, he wanted me to tell you this joke. Why did the dinosaur cross the road?
Why?
Because the chicken wasn't born yet.
Oh, I get it now. He wasn't born yet?
And then another one of our viewers wanted me to tell you this joke. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To see his girlfriend chicken strip.
Chicken strip.
We need to cut up an apple because one of the things we need is we're supposed to peel and dice one medium apple to blend into the batter. So I think that's going to be our first step. Do you know how to do this? I usually have to get Dad to do it because I can't do it right. You've got it centered though.
Fingers.
You're doing good so far. Well, you got to tilt it a little bit. That's what always happens to me. You want me to help? Or I might have to get Dad to help. Dad's gonna have to help. We have this handy dandy apple slicer, but I can never ever get it right. But Joe can usually get it right every time. This is a larger apple, which might make it a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah, you got it way too. Ooh, well, I'll try to. Oh, you got to have the arrows together too.
Okay.
But this is really bad because it's. You started it.
I know, it's not, but it looked like it was in the center, but
I think it's being stubborn.
it's kind of stubborn. And once you get it in there wrong, it's
We want
really hard to
new
get
ones.
back
It's
out.
really hard to
It's
get
all-
out of there.
It's all right. Here, don't look at Dad, just look at me.
Oh, Jesus.
There.
You got it! Let's give Dad a round of applause. Yay!
There.
Couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah, see it cut through.
Yeah,
That's where
it
you
cut
tell
through
it.
the core.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
the core doesn't want to cut. As
All
good,
right, so let's get a bowl and
I
put that
basically
in
just
it.
had.
Craig, we both like Arby's a lot, don't we?
Yep.
Do you know that the same company that owns Arby's owns another restaurant that's popular?
What's that?
Do you have any idea?
What is it?
Can you take a guess?
Barbecue?
No, it's a fast food restaurant, and we've been there before. What restaurant do you think would own Arby's too?
I don't know.
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
However, we haven't been to Wendy's in a long time because I don't know if the lobby has ever opened up since COVID, but every time we checked for, I felt like it was a year, the lobby was never open. And Craig likes to eat at places. We did get drive-through for him a couple of times from there, but Craig really likes to go out and eat in the restaurant. Let's get a knife to peel these apples. And one of our viewers wanted to know, do you like VeggieTales?
Yeah, I know VeggieTales. It's been 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Can you sing us one of the songs from VeggieTales?
Everybody's got a water buffalo. You're his fast, but mine is slow.
Oh, you eating the apple peel?
Mhm.
What's your favorite episode of the VeggieTales?
Where's God when I'm scared? The first episode.
Yeah, that's a good one. My kids used to watch a lot of VeggieTales. I think we've actually talked about it before. But even if I've asked the questions before, I'll ask them again because I know that not everyone's seen all the videos. And Craig likes to talk about his favorite shows. Do you know who does the voices of any of the VeggieTales?
I don't know what her voice is.
Do you know what year VeggieTales started?
1993.
Mm-hmm. It started out as a Christian-based show, and then over the years, didn't they quit making it
I don't remember.
about God? I don't. I'd have to look it up. For some reason, I'm thinking that. it went mainstream, but I could be wrong. But we love VeggieTales, right? We used to watch them at church someone would go down with Craig during church and stay with him in the basement because he couldn't sit still. And they'd watch VeggieTales down there on, I believe it was a VHS player at the time. Craig's taking care of the apple peel for us. What's the best thing that happened today, Craig?
What's that?
I don't know. Did anything good happen today?
Snow?
Snow. You like seeing all that snow?
Yep.
Yeah, I do too. Well, he's getting a little antsy about having to stay home, but we've been getting through it. Hopefully on Monday, we'll be able to get out. The wind chill has, well, it has dropped to 7 below now in like the last hour. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be cold like that in the below zero for the next few days.
I think 12 below tonight.
Yeah, that's crazy. We don't see temperatures that low very often, but I don't know. We see them usually a few days a
loses
year.
temper. Temper?
Maybe not 12
I don't want
below.
to lose my temper. But being a mortal is not easy for him. It's not easy for him. How's that?
Keep going. Yep, just gotta get them all chopped up.
And this chopper?
Yeah, you can chop them on that. That might be easier.
How's that, Mama?
Okay, it's good. Just keep going. You might have to chop them up a little bit smaller, but just keep chopping them up.
Judge. Then who's your judge? This guy. Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna slice them just a little bit smaller. But you did a good job. You got them all chopped up. Just make them in a little bit smaller pieces. It'll be faster.
My. What you look at that?
Chop whiz is one of our favorite tools in the kitchen. Okay, so you probably just lace them on there and just chop them all up. Good job. That's much faster. All chopped up. It's really good. That was a breeze. Okay. Those apples have great flavor. I think those are the cosmic crisps. This says that we need 1 egg and 2/3 of a cup of milk in this bowl to start with.
Okay.
Good job, no shell. Craig, do you know who Julia Child is?
Julia Child? That's the one who voiced that lady from Where Back a Dinosaur Story.
Oh, she's also a famous chef. Did you know that?
Yeah.
She was probably one of the first ones on TV that I remember anyway. And she liked to cook with lots of wine, if I remember right. There was actually a movie about her too, but did you know that even Julia Child, who was a famous chef, also got eggshells in her recipes sometimes and had to get them out?
Yeah.
So it happens to everyone. Yeah, by mistake. You want to whisk that up?
Whisk that up.
If you have any questions that you would like to ask Craig, please send them to our email, ourdailyview1992@gmail.com. This is a really good time to ask him while we're cooking. He doesn't get so impatient. Or you can also leave it in the comments. I'm just probably going to find it quicker if you send us an email.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.
It really does help our channel if you like the video and if you comment. And I love reading the comments. Sorry, I'm getting something in my throat. And I will answer as many as I can get to.
Alexa, stop.
All right. I just looked at our bacon. Looks like it needs at least 5 more minutes on that side. So we're going to give it 5 more minutes and check it again. Alexa, set the timer for 5 minutes. Okay. So we've got 1 egg and 2/3 of a cup of milk mixed up in this bowl. Now it says to add 1 cup of this apple pancake mix. I'm going to shake that in there for you because it's kind of tricky. That's what the wrap up in the bottom. Oh, no wonder. You have to take the bag out and untie it. That's why it was being hard. Pretty good apples, aren't they? Okay, now just kind of shake this in here.
Yeah.
I thought that this 1 bag was going to be, you just make the whole bag, but you don't. Oh, it says it makes 8 4-inch pancakes. Let's see how much it makes and see if we want to double the recipe or not. That does not look like much pancake mix. It also looks very thick. Let's just add another cup and more of the ingredients.
You're making a mess.
I'm sorry. Ah, I was doing it so you wouldn't spill any, and look what I did. I spilled it too. Okay, now you add another 2/3 cup of milk to that. You get your 2/3 cup back, and I'll get you another egg.
2/3.
Yeah, just 1 of those. Just measure 1 of those and pour it in there. Oh, 1 egg is all we have up here.
How's that?
Yep, you can pour that in there. But let's add that egg and then mix it in too. Okay, you can just put that in that plate right there, Craig. What's your favorite kind of pancakes, Craig?
Blueberry.
Yeah, I like blueberry too. Where's your favorite place to get blueberry pancakes?
IHOP.
Now we need to add the apples.
Apples here. Drop them.
I don't know if we need all of them. Let's leave that many in there and then mix it up again. Okay, it's looking good. I think that actually looks about right. Consistency. A little update on the lemon pigs today. Livy's dropped its penny and also fell off the windowsill. And the one next to it, suddenly the face turned part black. I don't know if it's molding or rotting. I've never had one do that before. But that's what's happening to that one. But we'll wait and see what happens.
Alexa, stop.
This is after 20 minutes, and I think maybe it's taking longer because I didn't have my oven preheated. So we're doing 5 minutes more to see what happens. Craig, one of our viewers wants to know, what is your spirit animal?
The eagle.
The eagle. Why the eagle?
Because it hunts for prey.
Is that what you do?
Yep. Fly, soar.
Fly, the soar. It's very majestic, isn't it? Craig, what animal do you most relate to?
The pig.
Why the pig?
Oh, no, wait, it's the bear.
The bear?
Hibernates.
You like to hibernate?
Yep.
What's wrong?
The Wi-Fi.
What about the Wi-Fi? It's not working? Are you sure?
Yes.
Let's see if it's working. Let's ask Alexa something and see if she answers.
Oh, no.
See if she answers.
Alexa, what's the weather?
Oh, yeah, we're just going to have to wait a little bit. That's happened sometimes. So there's the bacon. It had to cook for 35 minutes. Now, if I had had my oven preheated, it probably would only take 30. There's some I've already taken off. As you see, I like it really crispy.
Here's the bacon.
We're gonna try using this, Craig. You wanna see what I'm doing? We're taking our large scoop. I think it's about 1/3 of a cup that you need. I think this is bigger than 1/3 of a cup. Do you wanna scoop out and just try not to get it too close to that one? Trying the bacon, are you? And you turn that stove off. Good job. And we are using our, I think, is this called a griddle? And I like to use it for pancakes. We've made hamburgers on this. French toast, grilled cheese, and this is by Presto. I believe I got it off of Amazon, but I'm sure you can buy them most anywhere.
You got cinnamon here?
Well, not putting it in there. I'm going to sprinkle that on top of my pancake. It looks like they have put sugar on top of theirs instead of syrup. I also might try some powdered sugar. See, Craig? See the front of that? It looks like they have sugar. Maybe that's powdered sugar I'm seeing, though.
Yeah.
Oops, I feel like that one's gonna escape us. Let's see. When we need our pancake, it won't. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, and for pancakes, they say to watch for them to start bubbling on the top, and that's when it's time to turn them. I think it's right. I'm gonna flip it over. Do you want to try flipping one over? Just get right under it, and you gotta get, see, there you go, and flip her. There you go. That's okay. Here, I'll get that apart. Got just a little close, but let's see if we can move this one a little bit. Now, do you want to try flipping that one?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, try.
Oh,
that's
dear.
okay. It's all right. It's all right. Just here, watch. You gotta try and do it kind of fast, all the way over, and whoop. But these will turn out okay. Can't wait, can you? Craig's starving. Because what time is it? It's 6:06, and Craig usually eats supper at 5 o'clock sharp, so he is ready to eat. I don't know. I'm not sure how long to tell you to cook these. I'm just kind of cooking them until I feel like they're not mushy in the middle. These are a denser looking pancake, so it's probably going to take a little longer. Just as long as they don't burn. I think they're going to be delicious. Is that batter good, Craig?
Good.
It's not really sweet.
Yeah.
But it's just like pancake batter with maybe some cinnamon and I'm not sure what else in there, with some spices in it. I don't know why I was expecting it to be sweet. But that's what the pancake syrup and your powdered sugar are for. Okay, I think we're ready. Do you want to give me a plate? Right back there. Okay, go ahead.
Can I change from now, Mama?
Sure. Craig's dying to change back into his pajama shirt. All right, have you tasted the pancakes yet? How do they taste?
Good. Apple pie.
They taste like apple pie? They look delicious. I can't wait to try mine. I have to tell you, these pancakes are amazing. They do really taste like apple pie with those little chunks of apple in there. So good. I'd say you could probably maybe come up with a recipe on your own with a regular pancake mix and some apple pie spice and adding the apples. But this is really good. This is the mix that we got from Center Grove Orchard.
Do you want to live? Okay, here we go. Just a Little Bit by Ann Tomper. Illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. Narrated by Ringo Starr. Elvin and Mouse were in the park playing on the slides and swings. Elvin said, "Let's try the seesaw." Elvin sat on the downside of the seesaw. Mouse climbed to the very edge of the upside. But nothing happened. "Push down," urged Elvin. "Push down." Mouse pushed down against the board as hard as he could. Still, nothing happened. Along came Giraffe. "Let me help you," she said. Giraffe walked up the board and sat to Mouse. Nothing happened. Elvin's side of the seesaw stayed on the ground. Mouse's end stayed in the air. "You need just a little bit more," said Zebra, trotting up the seesaw. And nothing happened. Elvin still stayed on the ground. Mouse still stayed in the air. "You need just a little bit more help," said Lion, and he pranced up the seesaw. And nothing happened. "Off, everyone! Together now!" urged Elvin. "Push down!" Mouse, Giraffe, Zebra, and Lion pushed down with all their might. And nothing happened. By then a crowd had gathered to watch. "I need just a little bit more help," Elvin called out to them. "Let's see what I can do," said Bear, as he lumbered up the seesaw toward them. Mouse, Giraffe, Zebra, and Lion grunted and groaned and grimaced as they passed down on the board with every last bit of their strength. And nothing happened. "Oh no," moaned the crowd. "Who will help me just a little bit more?" Elvin called out to the crowd. "How about me?" said Crocodile. "And me," said Mongoose. "I'll join the party," said Clawed Monkey from the banana tree overhead. She swung down onto Ostrich's back. Crocodile, Mongoose, Monkey, and Ostrich climbed onto the seesaw one at a time. And nothing happened. "Oh no," moaned the crowd again. "He'll never get off the ground," said someone in the crowd. Push down, urged Elephant. Mouse, Giraffe, Zebra, Lion, Bear, Crocodile, Mongoose, Monkey, and Ostrich grunted and groaned and grimaced as they all pushed down on the board as hard as they could. And nothing happened. "They'll never do it," said someone in the crowd. "Let's go." The onlookers had started to move away when a small brown beetle flew down from the sky. For a moment, it hovered above the seesaw. Then it flew straight to Mouse and landed on his head. Down, down, down to the ground went Mouse and the rest of the animals. "Every little bit helps," Elephant trumpeted from the top of the seesaw. "Hooray, hooray, hooray!" cheered the crowd. With Bear on one side and Mouse, Giraffe, Zebra, Lion, Bear, Crocodile, Mongoose, Monkey, Ostrich, and the small brown beetle on the other, they all went up and down in the crowd, and while the crowd cheered and clapped. The end. And this is Craig A. Vaver saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and keep on having a great day.